Hello, Dustin Tebow here again. I put together a list of the top 5 things most people don't know about realtors, and they really should. So I'm just going to dive right in. Number 1, realtors don't make an hourly wage. We do not get paid by the hour. We do not work for a brokerage. We actually hang our license at a brokerage. So we work for ourselves. Everything we do for you up until closing is done on our time and our dime. Yes, we do make a commission at the end of the sale, but that commission check doesn't have anything to do with how much time we've spent working with you. It's based off of a percentage of the sale price of the house you are purchasing. So please keep that in mind. This is why it's important that we sign a buyer-broker agreement right at the start. That prevents you from stumbling upon another realtor at a house that's for sale that I don't happen to be at with you and using them as your realtor. Because what happens is when you do that, you've wasted an incredible amount of my time or your realtor's time. Okay, so on to number 2. Sellers pay the commission to both their listing agent and the selling agent, which is the buyer's realtor. The buyers do not have to pay for a realtor. So if you're a buyer and you're thinking, man, I really can't afford a realtor to help me find a house, don't worry about it. You're not paying us anything. You don't have to afford it. There's nothing to afford. Again, we do this for free up until we get the commission check at the end of the sale. Number 3, if I'm listing your property, me personally, and a lot of realtors, a lot of good realtors will do this, we spend money out of our own pockets to make your listing stand out among the rest. Whether it be spending money on photographs, marketing, signage, promotions, promoting your listings, we spend all that out of our pocket. You have to understand that some realtors don't. They just list your property on the MLS, take some cell phone photos, and they call it a day. And the thing is we get paid the same amount. That person will get paid for doing less than I will for doing more, but I take pride in my job, and a lot of realtors do. So keep that in mind. If you're going to list your house, find a realtor who's going to go the extra mile for you. Number 4, do not expect a realtor to show you a house at night, especially if you've only just met them once or twice. It's kind of pointless to go to a property at night. You can't really see the outside of the house or building very well. And sometimes some properties won't even have electricity inside, so you won't even be able to see the inside. Also, it's very dangerous. People get robbed, and other people have been the victims of some serious crimes, and we're just not going to risk it. So don't take personal offense when you call up and say, hey, I'd like to see this property tonight at 8 o'clock, and your realtor says no. We're going to have to do it tomorrow or during the day, another day. Just keep that in mind. And last, and definitely not least, and almost pretty much most importantly, realtors have lives. We have families. We have hobbies. We do things. We do things during the weekend, on the weekends. Now, obviously, it is most of our top priorities to be there for our clients like they should expect us to be. And we are. And most of the time we are. What we can't really be okay with is getting a phone call from our client saying something like, hey, Dustin, I saw this house I really love. Let's go check it out. Can we see it in 30 minutes? Most of the time that's not going to be okay. Most sellers and listing agents require a 24-hour notice to view their property anyhow. Try to set up times for the following day, or if you find something early in the morning, you can always call me and say, hey, can we see this afternoon? Don't expect your realtor to just drop everything they're doing at that moment to show you a property. Be reasonable. Again, we do have lives. Those are the top 5 things I could come up with. I'm sure there are many other things that a lot of people don't know about realtors. If you have any questions or if anything was confusing, you can always call me, 407-461-0127, or you can email me at bestorlandoagent@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.